In this video, we'll take our existing wireframe and apply our style guide rules to build a static mockup. A mockup is a static visual representation of a web page or app, which includes the rules and elements from our style guide. If we think of the web design process from the perspective of building a home, our wireframe would be akin to a blueprint, and our mockup would be akin to the home renderings used for promoting pre-sales to the public. We'll begin by copying our wireframe artboard and then import our optimized images, apply color, and reformat our mockup for responsive layouts. If you'd like to follow along, download the exercise files and use the provided assets in the folder. Let's begin by opening our wireframe document that we created in the last video. Now that our document is open, let's select the artboard by clicking on the artboard's title. With the artboard selected, let's duplicate it by pressing Command D. Now that we have a duplicate of our artboard, we can use our existing layout to easily import our visual assets. Next, I'll open up my project folder, which includes my images and brand assets. Remember to treat, crop, and optimize your images before you import them into your mockup using a combination of Photoshop and Image Optim to reduce your file size and maintain a decent resolution and quality for the web. The first thing I'll do is bring in my logo and replace the existing placeholder on my wireframe. If you've created your logo using Adobe Illustrator, you can group your logo and simply copy and paste it over to XD. Next, I'll bring in my feature image that will promote the latest collection of products. Remember to reorganize your layers if your images get placed over your text. Now let's go ahead and replace the remaining product placeholders with my cropped and optimized images. To do this, select the image placeholder on our artboard and drag the image you'd like to use from your folder over top of the placeholder on your artboard. Let's do this for the remaining placeholder images. Lastly, I'll adjust images within their containers by double-clicking the image and moving the image into place. Click on the outside of the image to deselect it. For the rest of the layout, go ahead and apply any assets or color that need to be included in your mockup. Once you're done, create a duplicate of your artboard and reorganize it for a mobile device. So now that my mockup for the desktop landing page is complete, let's design a layout for a mobile device. I'll do mine for the iPhone 11. The viewport dimensions for the iPhone 11 are 375 pixels by 812 pixels. So I'll select my artboard, go over to my Properties panel and change the width and the height of my artboard. Finally, I'll resize and organize my mobile layout while adjusting my artboard's height and include any mobile UI elements that I've developed within my style guide. To speed up the process, you can group your page elements, or if you've created components beforehand, you can then just resize them to fit the flow of your design. So now that we have our mobile layout completed for our landing page, we can then duplicate this artboard and continue designing our layouts for the rest of our pages. As we went through building a typographic system, we began our design process by writing a creative brief. We then identified any design problems that affected the visual hierarchy of an existing e-commerce website. We then built a style guide that is on brand, produced a layout and wireframe suitable for our average user, and designed a mock-up that visually represents our creative strategy. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Leave a like on it if you found it helpful and share it with others who might find it useful. Feel free to leave comments and questions below, and I'll see you all in the next one.